research project over David Russell. We're Group 7, and I'm Hayley Coulthart,
Patrick Grothouse,
Thomas Holbert,
William Deal,
and Derek DeLeon.
I'll be doing the introduction and covering what slides we'll be going over in David Russell's career. So the first thing we'll be covering is his career accomplishments, his playing style, background, any additional information or fun facts, an overview of his life and career, our team member contributions, and our works cited page. Now I'll be passing it off to Patrick, who's going to be doing career accomplishments.
I'm Patrick, and I will be discussing career accomplishments. In 2005, David Russell won a Grammy for Best Instrumental Soloist Performance without an orchestra. In 2003, David Russell was named the adopted son of the town in Spain in which he was raised. He was made a fellow at the Royal Academy of Music at London, showing his great esteem in the academic community. Among David Russell's many competitions that he has won the highly acclaimed Andres Segovia competition. This adds additional weight to David Russell, as Andres Segovia is one of his greatest influences. Among his many performances, David Russell was also a closer at the St. Louis Classical Guitar Society's Great Artist Series, showing how well established he is in the classical guitar community. And in this series, it essentially shows the highlights of many of the best artists within the classical guitar community. And in 2009, David Russell became a member of the highly esteemed Amigos de la Guitarra in Spain, which is the oldest classical guitar organization within Spain. Now I'll be passing off to Derek DeLeon, who will be going over playing style and background.
Thanks, Patrick. Playing style and background of David Russell. Living most of his early life in Spain, coming from a Scottish background, David Russell picked up the guitar at an early age and committed to his artistic career by the age of 14. With artistic elements stemming from the teachings of the Royal Academy in London to his self-taught manner of learning from the home, Russell has explained that his playing style comes from the one and only Andres Segovia. From learning the basics of Baroque, like alternate picking and risqueto, to following melodies in Spanish classical music, he used his father's interest in Segovia to benefit his career starting at an early age. David Russell now uses a wide variety of bright and melodic sounding tones that can easily be heard in the works of Segovia. Evoking emotion and a feeling of being in Spain, Russell's works, such as his fantasias, are highly intricate but beautifully sounding. For example, Recuerdos de la Alhambra. Widely known for his attractive and outgoing stage presence, Russell has explained his own playing style as comfortability and broken down knowledge, quoting, "If you mess up, you're simply giving your brain bad information. But if you get it right, you're receiving useful information." This quote goes to show that David Russell's success and playing style comes from his own mentality of comfortability and breaking down musical pieces into very small sections. And now I'll be passing it to Tommy for In Addition to Playing Style.
Thank you, Derek. Now, in addition to playing style, we'll be showing a clip of David Russell performing that reveals his usage of techniques and his unique style of playing. Before we get started in the video, there is a quote from an interview by John Hanson where he says, quote, "I pluck with my fingernails," Russell says. "If I break a nail, I can't cancel a concert, so I can make a nail out of a ping pong ball. I slip it under my own nail, and the consistency of a 3-star ball is almost exactly the same consistency as a fingernail," unquote. Now, by this, what he was saying is that he uses the technique of piccolo, where you pluck with your index finger and your thumb, and this is a huge part of his playing, and that he picked up from the one and only Segovia. Now, we'll see some of these techniques as highlighted here. Alternate picking, which is the picking using the fingernail of your thumb and your index finger, starting at 6 seconds. We'll see rasuegdo, where that is the strumming technique, and he also uses fan strumming, which is another little technique, at 12 seconds, where you use all 4 fingers and you strum down, and it sounds like more than one strum. He uses bright tone color at 50 seconds to 1 minute and 11 seconds. This is where he uses lighter notes and adjusts the tone of the piece in order to make it more colorful and a little more uplifting in feeling. Now we will go ahead and show the video.
Hello, I'll be coming to Miami soon, and I'm very much looking forward to this return visit. I'll play a wide selection of music for you, and I hope you can come and enjoy pieces like this one.
Now that you have seen the video, we can distinguish where he gets his unique style of playing straight from the one and only Segovia. We see that through his alternate picking, rasuego, and bright tone color that he uses. Now, I will be passing it off to William, who will be talking a little more in depth and some other additional information and fun facts about David Russell.
Howdy, this is William, and this is additional information. David Russell judges multiple guitar competitions all around the world. The first one is that he judges the David Russell Bach Prize Competition at the University of Arizona. The guitar competitors have to play a piece written or composed by Bach himself. The winner of this year's David Russell Bach competition will receive a custom guitar by German luthier Dennis Tolles. Dennis Tolles will also be present at the finals for the competition. Also at the University of Arizona, he was given an honorary doctoral degree. The second competition that David Russell judges is the David Russell Prize Competition at the Royal Academy of Music, where he is a fellow. He teaches twice a year at the Royal Academy of Music. The third competition he helps to judge is the Honorary Prizes David Russell at the Professional Conservatory of Music in Vigo. The Professional Conservatory of Music in Vigo also named an auditorium after him, the Auditorio David Russell. He has written 4 books of transcriptions, 2 for Bach, and another 2 for Couperin. He uses exclusively Mathis Damam guitars. A little fun fact about David Russell is that he enjoys playing golf and has won multiple amateur golf competitions, and he also enjoys running marathons in his free time. He runs marathons with his wife,
and on his website, he has documented running in at least 6 separate marathons. I will now pass it back to Hayley for the conclusion.
Hi, this is Hayley, and I'll be doing the conclusion. So, David Russell grew up in Spain playing guitar from a young age, and he learned from his father originally, but then he recognized his talent and began to pick up on the styles of one of his biggest inspirations, Andres Segovia, and he was eventually recognized by him in one of his concerts later in his life. He became one of the world's most exceptional classical guitarists, and he accomplished many things throughout his astounding international concert and recording career, which includes winning several awards and producing many albums. He is known for his stage presence, nearly flawless tone, and his diverse repertoire. As of 2017, Russell is still performing his music consistently at festivals and concert halls around the world. Next, we'll be going through our team member responsibilities and what we contributed throughout this project. So I did the introduction, the conclusion, and the works cited.
I'm Patrick, and I did bibliographical sketch, concert career highlights with the inclusion of competition awards.
I'm Derek, and I did the playing style and connecting background to it and other pertinent information that reveals importance of Russell's artistic elements, and I also got the book source. I'm William, and I did additional information and fun facts.
I'm Thomas, and I did the video and pointing out stylistic elements and the video source, as well as editing for the group. Now, we will go ahead and here is our works cited, page number 1, and works cited, page number 2.
Thank you so much for listening to our project. We all had a really fun time working on this together, and we're really sad to